Welcome to the National Real Estate Cafe with Don Getling and Gino Franti, where today we're going to look at my favorite word, a demographically charged real estate market.
Yeah, he loves that word. All right, why don't you flip up the first slide here, Furman.
So households in the U.S. for the next 2 years, this is one of the most amazing driving forces of real estate is that we're building new households, Don. 5.95 million new households are going to be formed, contrary to the years where the real estate market was collapsing and we had people moving back in and we actually had a contraction of households.
And why should you be still thinking about purchasing? Well, 4.8% projected growth over the next 3 years, not too shabby.
No, definitely not too shabby. So we're looking at pretty good growth, at least for people that need houses in the United States. So the chances are if they need houses and they want houses and they're optimistic about housing, like we said, probably buy houses.
Yeah, and it's been very consistent, slow, consistent growth, which is good. We don't have any booms or busts or anybody going crazy with lending practices. Not yet.
Yeah, it's starting to loosen a little bit, though. You heard it here.
Yeah, but it's given a lot of you some opportunities that deserve to get into homes and maybe are self-employed and so forth. So there are options for you to look at.
Let's take a look at the next one here, Firm.
All right.
So I like this. You can't forget about cycles, right?
Yes.
You know, you got to look at cycles. But what's hard about this cycle today is to try to figure out where it started. And so we don't know exactly when this cycle started to be able to say that it's going to be a 7-year cycle or a 10-year cycle. But dang, the next 24 months, you could pretty much throw anything out the window. 12 for sure. 24 looks pretty good.
There you go. All right, one more slide here to kind of support what we're talking about. I'm going to let Gino go off on this one. Louise Keeley, president of the Demand Institute, talks about demand.
Oh, yes, and have I been saying that it's going to be demographically charged market that continues to drive the United States. So the American dream is still well and alive, and millennials are able to buy now.
They're going to be leading the charge for the next 10 years, and we're seeing it. I know at Skyline Home Loans, we have a good portion of our new loans, people getting into homes, which is good, which is allowing you to sell yours and get your bigger home, your newer home.
Or downsize. For the first time in history, we're seeing boomers start to downsize into more reasonable homes because maybe they didn't save quite enough for retirement.
Yeah, you should look at a reverse mortgage. They're not the old school reverse mortgage.
They're not toxic.
They're good opportunities for a lot of people to get into a home or save their home.
Yep.
All right, you heard it right here in the National Real Estate Cafe. Don Getling, Gino Franti. You should get these. How?
Text NREC to the number 58885. So the number is 5 3/8 and a 5, and the message is NREC.
Have a good day.